Final game of the WCRHL Regional Championships, and it's sure to be a good one. Cal Poly San Luis Obispo versus Chico State for the Division II Championship. This is the final game of the tournament as ASU took the Division I Championship last night. Just now, Cal Poly Pomona claimed the Division III Championship. Arizona State took the Division IV Championship in overtime just now. So all that's left to do is figure out who will be the championship at the Division II level. And Cal Poly will have a power play to work with right off the bat. Cal Poly coming into this game, regular season first place finishers for the Division II level. And that shot by Jack Pavic ramps up and out of play. 1:20 to go in this power play, 10:37 on the clock right now in this opening period. Off the face-off, Mustangs control it. Back for Joe Blakewell. Blakewell shoots. And it'll end up wide for Aikens to get it up top for Nathan Kadzaroff. Back now for Blakewell, the shot, he scores! The captain gets on the board first, and he gets to get things going with the power play goal early on in this first period. One 1-0 to start this game. Of course, these two teams played earlier this tournament in pool play. Chico State came away with the win 4-2. Nathan Kadzaroff coming in. His shot comes off the post, and Kadzaroff is on it again, collecting his own rebound off the glass. So Cal Poly getting on the board first here. The senior Joe Blakewell scoring the goal, assisted by the sophomore Nathan Kadzaroff. Joe Blakewell finished the regular season 20 points, 7 goals, 13 assists. And in the playoffs, he's had 1 goal, 4 assists. That's his second of the playoffs. And there's a shot that rings off the post and out of play. Off the face-off, Chico State will control it for Caleb Hermley. They'll get it ahead for Brandon Delgadillo. We'll have to fight for it along the boards as Chico State comes up with it. Hermley now. Hermley trying to skate left to right. It's taken away by Cal Poly. Heads up here for the goal scorer, Joe Blakewell. He sent it back for Jack Pavic. Pavic turns back, gives it for John Leone. Leone circles through center, and it's back now for Blakewell. Sends it back for Leone. Off the boards for Alex Chappell. And he'll come up with it. Down low in the zone. The pass across was interrupted. And Joshua Mayberg forced to cover the puck there. Alex Chappell, the lone junior on the Cal Poly team, 3 goals through 3 games in these playoffs. And Mustangs will come up with it here. Pass through center. Doesn't get through, but chasing after Nathan Kadzaroff, he holds it and hustles to maintain possession here. We'll look for another trip around the net. It's taken away finally by the Wildcats, and a penalty called on the play here. And that'll go against the Mustangs. No, okay, it's against the Wildcats, yeah. William Robinson takes a penalty. He'll have to sit for 2. And Cal Poly go back on the power play. They started the scoring in this game with the power play goal by the captain, Joe Blakewell. And they'll have another look with the man advantage now. There's a shot from outside, the rebound, swept away. Still holding on to his Matt Akins, trying to take it around the net. They maintain possession. Joe Blakewell up top. Blakewell sends a blast. It's deflected wide. Blakewell across for Kadzaroff, he scores! Power play goal for Nathan Kadzaroff. And Cal Poly leads by 2. So the start of this game, we are halfway through this first period. It's a power play goal by Joe Blakewell from Nathan Kadzaroff, and just now Nathan Kadzaroff making it 2-0, assisted by Joe Blakewell. I'm going to be a bit delayed here as there's conversation with the Chico State bench and the refs, but we'll get back to the action here. 6:45 to play in this first period. And so far, it's been the senior Joe Blakewell and the sophomore Nathan Kadzaroff combining for 2 power play goals. Chico State looking for their response. Caleb Hernley takes it through center, goes left to right, holding on to it, he'll circle back. Has it here at the point. Hernley sending it back for Connor Jan. Jan holding on to it, sent it across for Hernley. Hernley skates in again, they'll retry, sending a shot out in front. The rebound's loose, picked up by Chico State. Dylan Golette holding on to it here. He takes a trip around the net. Still has it. Chico State circling, haven't gotten the shot off yet. There's one, it's blocked in front. The rebound along the boards. Cal Poly controls it, sending it back behind their own net. 2-0 lead for Cal Poly. 5:40 to go in this first period. Mustangs pushing it ahead here. There's a shot, it's wide by Joe Blakewell. But now the younger brother Sam Blakewell will send it ahead for Joe. Coming in, he turns, spinning on it. Lost it though. William Robinson now picks it up. He looks to break free. He got through the center, and the pass was into the skate of a Cal Poly Mustang and kicks back out. Sam Blakewell sending the cross for Joe again. Joe takes a look across. There's a shot. Rebound in front. Great save by Mayberg on the shot from Ryan McMullen. Chico State have it back the other way. William Robinson now the shot stopped by Lee Cox. 4:52 to play in this first period. Nick Leacox hasn't been too busy this game. but stays alert to make that save. Lee Cox, the junior out of Woodland, California, 2.73 goals against average. And here's a chance for Cal Poly, but the pass not quite on target. Ryan McMullen will come up with it though. And the Mustangs will work it back into the zone. It's taken away. Chico State now hold it behind their own net. Robinson skating through center. Sending a shot that's deflected high and out of play. So just yesterday, Chico State defeated Cal Poly 4-2. William Robinson scoring a goal and an assist. It was Caleb Hermley that was credited with the game winner off of a power play goal. Battling for John Leone with it behind the Chico State net. He still has it. And he's battling with a few Wildcats who pick up possession here. Caleb Hermley with it. Along the left wing, sending it ahead for Chris Fisher. Fisher has it along the near boards here. And he'll skate through center. Chico State looking to slow things down here as there's 3.5 minutes to go in this first period. Fisher takes another look as he skates through. It's taken away by the Mustangs. John Leone now. Cal Poly will bring it back. 3 minutes to go in this first period. They have this 2-0 lead. It's taken away inside the defensive zone. Chico State setting things up. It's out in front. They score! Chico State capitalize on a defensive breakdown. And with 2:54 to go in this first period, the Wildcats are on the board. We'll wait for the official scoring on that goal. Cal Poly control it off the face-off. Kadzaroff sending it across. Joe Blakewell sees the open rink and skates through it for it. Blakewell cutting back and sends it back for Kadzaroff, who sends it ahead for Blakewell. Blakewell for Ryan McMullen. McMullen heels on the shot, looking to control the rebound. Nathan Kadzaroff skates through. His backhand try goes wide. Still on it though is Kadzaroff, holding it down low, and finally taken away by William Robinson, and all the way ahead. Out to play it, Nick Leacox. He'll hold on to it and send it off the boards. Dangerous pass there maybe, but Nathan Kadzaroff will come up with it. His shot is blocked. Now Ryan McMullen can't settle down the bouncing puck. And back the other way, Caleb Hermley takes a spill and able to get on his feet and skate ahead with it. Caleb Hermley skates in, toe drag, taken down, no call on the play. It'll continue as it comes back out for Chris Fisher. Sending it ahead. Garrett Lamontia, but Cal Poly have taken back possession. 80 seconds to play in this first period. Ryan McMullen unable to skate it ahead, but Cal Poly will take it right back. Nathan Kadzaroff holding on to it now. Kadzaroff wheeling around the Chico State net. He holds on to it. And they'll control it here back for Matt Akins. 50 seconds to play in this first period. Alex Chappell now. He skates through center. It's a shot that is blocked. It's laid out in front. Pushed back by Chico State. Chris Fisher has it ahead for Connor Jan. Trying to send it back to Fisher. It ends up along the boards for Cal Poly. Matt Akins takes it off the boards. He shoots, and it's wide. 15 seconds to play here. Chico State have it. Cleared all the way down for a shot on goal. Nick Leacox makes a stop there, and he'll cover it with 6.7 on the clock. We'll have a face-off to the right of Leacox. Brandon Delgadillo scored the goal for Chico State, as there's a shot off the face-off, off the mark, and that will end the first period 2-1 in favor of Cal Poly. Back for the start of the second period. Cal Poly got things going early with a pair of power play goals. One from Joe Blakewell, one from Nathan Kadzaroff. Then near the end of the first period, Chico State getting on the board. Brandon Delgadillo scoring his first of the playoffs to make the score 2-1 for the Mustangs in the Division II championship game. There's a shot that rises high. Chico State getting things going early as we collide into the boards here. Deep in the Cal Poly zone. And after a frantic battle, Nathan Kadzaroff looking to take it all the way down, but Chico State come up with it. Settled down by Ryan McMullen, but it's free for the Wildcats, and the chance is stopped by Nick Leacox. But this hectic pace will continue here. Sam Blakewell now. He'll stop up. Maybe look to slow things down, but Nathan Kadzaroff has it, and he's going to skate through center. Kadzaroff centering pass comes off the boards. Wildcats have it. Great chance earlier for Connor Melton on the Wildcats, as Matt Akins was trying to settle down the puck, but hold up, Nathan Kadzaroff has it. The shot deflected into the corner here. And now they'll battle for it behind the Chico State net, but salvage in play as the puck was caught somewhere. Maybe in the glove of the goaltender, Joshua Mayberg. The junior out of San Jose for Chico State. Cal Poly controlling it off the face-off. Joe Blakewell off the boards for Alex Chappell. Chappell loads up, fires, it's blocked. Mustangs hold on to it. John Leone sending it back for Jack Pavic. Senior for Cal Poly, Pavic, leaving it for the other senior, one of the other seniors. Joe Blakewell. Blakewell will slow things down, holding it behind the Cal Poly net. Blakewell, the senior out of Davis, California. Now will send a stretch pass all the way down. It's picked off by Chico State. There's a shot. It's stopped by Lee Cox. Coming in was Chris Fisher, looking to go coast to coast there. And we'll have a face-off to the left of Lee Cox. Alex Chappell to take it for the Mustangs. He wins it back for Jack Pavick. Pavick rims it around for Joe Blakewell. Blakewell muscles his way free through center. Blakewell firing, stopped by Mayberg. Now again for Blakewell. He holds onto it in the corner. Working with it through center, still on it. He turns and fires. Mayberg with the glove stop. 9:06 to play in the second period, except the clock is running. Oh, there it is. 9:03, I guess now. Face off to the left of Joshua Mayberg in the Chico State zone. Nathan Kaczarov to take it for the Mustangs. And he muscles it back for Akins. Akins sending it back down low. Will be held up along the boards. Chico State will pick it up. Controlling it in their own zone. The Wildcats again took down the Mustangs yesterday morning 4-2, and teams both their second games of this tournament. For Cal Poly, the heavy favorites entering this one, 13-3-0 on the season. Division II champions last year, as well as there's a hit and a penalty to Chico State. We'll have another look at the Cal Poly power play. It's already scored twice as Connor Melton took his man hard into the boards, pushed him into the bench, and Cal Poly will have another crack at the power play. They've scored twice earlier already. Joe Blakewell from Nathan Kaczarov and Nathan Kaczarov from Joe Blakewell. And both of those guys out there now, along with Jack Pavick and Matt Akins. Joe Blakewell has it down low for Kaczarov. He slips it back for Blakewell. The shot is wide. Now going into the boards, Nathan Kaczarov battling for it. Coming up with it is Pavick across for Blakewell. Blakewell deflected. Couldn't quite get onto it. Went into the corner, but Jack Pavick has it now. Pavick for the Mustangs. Blakewell down low for Kaczarov. Kaczarov across for Pavick. He healed on the one-timer. Good look of this Cal Poly power play. Only 30 seconds gone by and quite a few chances already. Pavick here holding on to it. Across for Blakewell, down low for Kaczarov. Up top for the captain. Blakewell firing to deflect it out in front. The rebound, they score! Matt Akins! And the Cal Poly power play remains perfect. It's 3-1 now for the Mustangs. Matt Akins scoring the power play goal off of a shot from Joe Blakewell. Probably a few chances there for Akins, scoring off the rebounds. And big factor in this game has been Cal Poly's power play. Perfect 3 for 3 so far. And they haven't needed much time to score with it either. That goal came just 1 minute into the power play. There is 7:10 to go in the second period. Cal Poly have the 3-1 lead. They're going to be battling for it at center. And coming up with it, Matt Akins, the goal scorer. Sam Blakewell now with it along the left wing. Blakewell takes a look and fires. Joshua Mayberg makes the routine save. Matt Akins, one of 4 seniors on this Cal Poly squad. 13 goals, 15 assists in the regular season. His 28 points are good for second on the team through the regular season. In the playoff, Akins scoring his 3rd goal for his 6th point. Working on inside, toe saved by Leacox. After a great move there by Chris Fisher. Didn't quite get all he wanted on that backhand shot, and Nick Leacox made the save. Chico State control it off the faceoff. But Cal Poly have fought for it back along the boards. Pass through center for Nathan Kadzaroff. Kadzaroff up the left wing, taking it out in front. He has it behind the Chico State net and sending it all the way back down for Joe Blakewell. Now ahead for Jack Pavick. He loses it along the boards to Connor Melton. Melton skates through center, firing. His shot is high. The rebound chance slides through. It's back behind the Cal Poly net. They'll battle for it. Batting it down is Jack Pavick, and he will flip that one out. Ryan McMullen chasing after it now. William Robinson will step to it first. Robinson has to fight for it along the boards. It's taken away. Now Nathan Kadzaroff again. Left to right. Sent it into the corner. Chipped back out though, but for Blakewell. Now again for Sam Blakewell. Through center, tipped across for Kadzaroff. Ryan McMullen will control it and send it back for Joe Blakewell. Blakewell turns back ahead for his younger brother Sam. Sam charges forward, shoots and scores! What a goal! Sam Blakewell, and it's 4-1. And there is the brothers combining for the goal. Joe Blakewell with the breakout pass to the younger brother Sam. Sam goes top corner with the backhand shot. So the 2 defensemen combining for a goal here. Chico State control it off the faceoff. Turning back with it, Caleb Hermley. They'll break it out through center, skating on through. There's a shot stopped by Leacox. And Matt Akins now with it. 4.5 minutes to go in the second period. Chico State on the attack again. The pass interrupted. Great defensive play there by Sam Blakewell, who just scored the goal. And Chico State forced all the way back out. Holding on to it now, Chris Fisher. Fisher working it down low. Deflected off into the corner. Controlled by John Leone for the Mustangs. Leone ahead for Alex Chappell. Chappell sent it cross rink for Matt Akins, but pass wasn't on target. Chico State will have it back briefly, but Alex Chappell will get to work along the boards here. They're tied up for it. Chico State breaks it loose. Send it across the rink. Connor Jan, the deflection! Caleb Hermley deflected the puck and it was just wide. Now out in front, the centering pass wasn't on target by Garrett Lamantia, but Chico State still have it, circling the Mustang zone. Connor Jan playing it across. Down low now for Garrett Lamantia. Lamantia taken into the boards by Matt Akins. He turns it around for Connor Melton. Melton takes it out. Connor Jan with it now. His shot comes off the glass. Jan, the defenseman for Chico. Skates through the zone, still holds on to it. It's kept to the outside here. Jan, the senior in his 4th season of play, 13 points on the season as it comes down low into the corner. Now Connor Melton. Sam Blakewell's goal, the first even strength goal for Cal Poly. As there's a shot from outside, the rebound out here as Leacock's made the save. It's back behind the boards, and that'll be a penalty against Cal Poly. Matt Akins called for interference or roughing, probably. So we'll see the first look of the Chico State power play with 2:09 to go in the second period. They'll have the man advantage for effectively the rest of this second period. Connor Melton against Nathan Katzaroff. Melton won it back. Chico State will control it. Down the right wing, back up top. Now William Robinson, the left wing. His shot is blocked by Jack Pavick. Now another one-timer by William Robinson. It was off the mark. There's another shot stopped by Leacox. The rebound cleared out. Caleb Hermley will hold it at the point. 30 seconds gone in this power play. Down low for William Robinson. Robinson slides it even lower for Connor Melton. Melton playing with it behind the Cal Poly net. Off the boards, up top. Now for Melton. In front, rebound chance. It flutters past and out. Stepping to it is Joe Blakewell, the captain. He cuts back, skating through center with it. And Chico State will grab it back with a minute to go in this power play. 1:05 left in the period. Second period here, 4-1 lead for Cal Poly. Here's a shot. And that rims back out for Robinson. Now up top for Hermley. Hermley will take a trip around the net for Robinson. 40 seconds in this period. Coming up with it, Nathan Katzaroff, and colliding are two Chico State Wildcats. Nathan Katzaroff has empty racetrack. He comes in, and a great poke check there by Joshua Mayberg on Cal Poly's leading scorer. Working on in is Chris Fisher, taken away by the Mustangs. 10 seconds in the penalty kill. Ahead for Katzaroff. Katzaroff can't corral it, and Chico State will kick it ahead. Penalty expired, but only 7 seconds left in this period. Chico State have it inside the Cal Poly zone. Trying to send in that one out in front. It's sent all the way back down. And that will end the second period, 4-1 for Cal Poly. They'll bring that lead into the third. Cal Poly have a 4-1 lead entering the third period. scoring summary of this game so far. It was the power play that's been hot for Cal Poly. Joe Blakewell and Nathan Kadzaroff scoring power play goals early on. Then Brendan Delgadillo for Chico State. He has their lone goal as the Wildcats have it inside the zone. Out in front, stopped by Leacock's point-blank save off of a one-time shot. The two most recent goals in this game were obviously Cal Poly. Matt Akins on the power play, then Sam Blakewell. Or actually Ryan McMullen we're crediting it to. Pretty sure that was Sam Blakewell's goal. Maybe we're wrong. We'll check the tapes, of course. But 4-1 right now for Cal Poly. A minute gone in this third period. Cal Poly, the Division II champions from last year. Alex Chappell sends a shot that's wide. John Leone has it now. Leone turning off with it. His stick is broken off the shot. He'll have to skate back to the bench to figure that one out. Caleb Hermley holding on to it for the Wildcats. Hermley sending it down low. The shot from Chris Fisher was wide. Now Nathan Kadzaroff. Kadzaroff firing! And the rebound kicks out. Cal Poly looking to control it, and they will. Sam Blakewell holds on to it. Up top now for Akins. Back here for Blakewell. Blakewell's shot, and the rebound kicked out. But the sophomore, Sam, will send it back down low for the other sophomore, Kadzaroff. Kadzaroff, his shot off the glass. They'll come back out for William Robinson. Robinson picks up the speed through center. Cutting through, it's taken away. Well defended there by the Mustangs, and I'm sure they're on alert whenever Robinson touches the puck. As Fisher will send it hard off the boards. Connor Melton steps up to it. Melton skating in, his shot blocked in front. Sam Blakewell sends it back for his older brother Joe. And club president Joe Blakewell sending it across for Alex Chappell. Chappell, his shot will be sent back around. William Robinson with it, sending it ahead for Connor Melton. Melton stops up along the boards, and it's taken away by the Mustangs. 9 minutes left to go in this third period. Cal Poly sending it ahead. John Leone working on through. Penalty called, but we'll see who it's to. Yeah, it's going to be to John Leone for holding the stick there, as he was battling with Dylan Gillette and got tangled up there, held the stick, and now will sit in the box. So another look at this Chico State power play. They were held scoreless earlier this game. We'll have Caleb Hermley out down there with at the point. There's a shot by Chris Fisher on the left wing. Didn't come through. Nathan Kadzaroff now with the Mustangs. Trying to cut around, will hold on to it behind the Chico State net. Playing it ahead to himself. Kadzaroff looking to kill off precious time. They'll battle for it along the boards with Caleb Hermley, and it comes loose for Chris Fisher. Fisher skating on in, shooting. Leacock's fighting that one off. Up and out of play. 1:27 to go in the power play for Chico State. They had a power play in the second period where held scoreless from it. And Cal Poly perfect so far in special teams play, 3 for 3 on the power play. And we'll see if they can kill off another 120 of man advantage for Chico State. Chris Fisher has it on the left wing, sending it down low, dishing it one out in front. Recovering it is William Robinson. Robinson up top for Caleb Hermley. Across for Robinson, the one-timer. And that one ends up out for Fisher. Fisher takes a shot, he scores! Chico State, a power play goal for Chris Fisher. 2-goal game now. Christopher Fisher scoring his 4th goal of the playoffs, or his 7th point, his 2nd power play goal. A one-time blast that picked the corner. And now Chico State have it off the face-off. Connor Jan with it. He turns, shoots off his back foot. Cal Poly will poke this ahead. Now coming in, Leone. Leone's shot, gloved by Mayberg. Face off to the right of Mayberg. They'll battle for it along the boards here. Nathan Kadzaroff works it free. Mayberg covers it. We'll have another face-off. Another face-off. Kadzaroff trying to win that one forward. And the battle for it along the boards here, sent back by the Wildcats. And they maintain possession. And they'll push it ahead. Garrett Lamontia now back for Caleb Hermley. Hermley assisting on that power play goal. And now it's Connor Jan. They'll leave it back and send it down low. Connor Jan back behind the Cal Poly net. He's tangled up with the Mustang. And they'll battle for it. They'll work it free. Dylan Golette with it now. Taken away, kicked back. Nice play there by Sam Blakewell to kick that puck back and into the possession of the Mustangs. Now a pass across for Sam Blakewell. Blakewell working in, shooting, bats it down and in. That doesn't count as he bats the puck past Joshua Mayberg, but a great chance there on the initial save by Mayberg, and batting it midair was Sam Blakewell. So Blakewell's doing it all. Just had a nice little kick to keep possession earlier on the play, and then bats it midair into the net, but fortunately the last one doesn't count. Let's have a goal earlier this game as William Robinson picks it up through center. Turns on the Jets, drives around the Cal Poly net into the corner, taken away by Nathan Kadzaroff, who had him marked the whole way. Good little matchup between Robinson and Kadzaroff, the leading scorers, both great speedsters, as Connor Melton has it from the outside. The shot, the rebound, stopped by Leacox. 6 minutes to go. We've reached the halfway mark of this third period. Cal Poly lead by 2, but Chico State scoring the most recent goal off the power play. Chris Fisher off the faceoff. It's down low. Cal Poly control it. They'll work it back behind their own net. And now up through center for the captain, Joe Blakewell. Blakewell fires, stopped by Mayberg. Chasing after the rebound is Blakewell. He holds it out in front. Still has it though. A few chances here. Joe Blakewell sends it back. Matt Aikens holding on to it. Nope, that's Sam Blakewell, the younger brother. Sam Blakewell will take it back. And stop up. And now take it down the other way. Kadzaroff stops up high in the offensive zone, and it's taken away by Connor Melton. Melton's shot, couldn't quite get enough on it. They'll send it into the corner and battle for it. Melton muscles his way, the one-timer, they score! Who else than William Robinson? We have a 1-goal game. Great work there by Connor Melton on the boards. The backhand pass all the way across to William Robinson, who rocketed a shot past Nick Leacox. Not sure he had enough time to even get across for that. 4-3 our score. 5 minutes to go in this third period, when we have a 1-goal game in the Division II championship. Dylan Golette now for the Wildcats. He comes through center. Skates on in, it's taken away. John Leone now. Leone ahead. Wide open look here, the shot. Glove stop as Sam Blakewell came in with the shot. Joshua Mayberg alert there as the sophomore Sam Blakewell had an open look there, wide open lane. Nathan Katsarov to take the face off to the right of Mayberg against Dylan Gillette. That's actually Alex Chappell. Alex Chappell working it back out, deflected in front. It was wide, out in front again for Chappell. He sent it across crease and off the boards for Chico State. Dylan Gillette falling on the play here. John Leone takes him into the boards, but Chico State will control it. Caleb Hermley, now Connor Jan for the Wildcats ahead into the skates of Dylan Gillette. Gillette shooting, stopped by Lee Cox. 3:47 to go in this third period. William Robinson, the top point scorer for Chico State in these playoffs. He's got another goal here, the most recent one for Chico State, for his only point of this game so far. But an important goal, obviously, to close the distance between Cal Poly and the Wildcats with 3.5 minutes to go in the third period. Connor Melton fighting for it. Stepping to it is Chris Fisher off the boards. Robinson can't control it. Cal Poly will come up with it. It's Nathan Katsarov. Katsarov cuts to the outside, trying to get it down low. Chico State will come up with it. Connor Melton looking to rush the other way. Nathan Katsarov steps up on him, and they'll throw it away. Nathan Katsarov recovering it. 3-minute mark of the third period. This is for the championship. Ryan McMullen through center. There's the shot. Stopped by Mayberg. Another shot from the outside. It skips past into the corner. Nick Leacox comes out to play it. Joe Blakewell has it now, sending it across off the boards. Chris Fisher steps up to it. Chico State have it back. William Robinson leaving it now for Caleb Hermley. Hermley breaks free of Katsarov. Hermley coming on in, still holding on to it, sending it across. The shot blocked out in front. Back into the corner. Cal Poly controlling it ahead. The shot, the save by Mayberg. Great chance there for Ryan McMullen. And timeout called. 2:07 to play in the third period. We'll take a timeout as well and come back for the final 2:07 of this third period. Cal Poly leading 4-3. .207 to play. Cal Poly leads by 1 in the Division II championship game. Face off to the right of Joshua Mayberg. The Mustangs control it. John Leone sends it all the way back out for Matt Akins. Akins, the senior, will control it. 4 seniors on this Cal Poly squad. One being the club president, team captain Joe Blakewell. the great defensemen. Also John Leone, Jack Pavick, Matt Akins, who have all played 4 years with Cal Poly. 1:30 to go. The net is empty for Chico State. 5 skaters on the rink now for the Wildcats. They'll get to work here with just under 90 seconds to play. There's a pass across, the shot, that one's wide. It skips behind the net. Now again, another shot. Lee Cox makes the save. Battling for it and clearing it out was Matt Akins. Chico State have it again. Behind the Cal Poly net, they hold on to it. Final 60 seconds to go in this third period. Dylan Gillette holding on to it. Caleb Hermley down low, across in front. The one-time chance was wide. 45 seconds to go. Net empty on one side. Caleb Hermley up top here. They have it down low for Chico State. Across for William Robinson. Up top for Hermley, the shot. It's deflected up high, out of play. We'll stop play with 36.3 on the clock here. The face-off will come out, just out of the Cal Poly zone, since it was a shot that went high. Nathan Kadzarov to take it. It's won back by Garrett Lamontia. Now Caleb Hermley for Robinson, back for Hermley. Hermley holding on to it. There's the shot. It's into the corner. Final 20 seconds of this third period. Cal Poly clearing it all the way down. 15 seconds now. Hermley sending it down low. Hermley with it again for Robinson. Robinson fires. It's wide. Rims around. 5 seconds to go here. Hermley back for Robinson. Robinson's shot is blocked. Cal Poly have it, and they survive, and they get the Division II championship. Cal Poly, the favorites all the way through, a dominant season. And what a way to end it. Cal Poly claimed the Division II championship for the second straight year at the Western Collegiate Roller Hockey League. Sam Blakewell, the sophomore, will be credited with the game-winning goal, assisted by Joe Blakewell, who had 3 points in this game. Joe Blakewell, the senior and team captain, and also a great game from Nicholas Leacox, the goaltender. 4-3, a close one, and Cal Poly come through with the win. That's going to do it for us here from the 2020 WCRHL Championships. We'll run through it. Division IV champions, Arizona State University, for their, I don't know how many straight years, but quite a few. Claiming the Division III championship is Cal Poly Pomona. Division I, Arizona State, and Cal Poly now winning Division II championship. A 4-3 win for the Cal Poly Mustangs. Thank you so much for joining us here all season. Both people from, if you're watching on Cal Poly Hockey's Facebook or now on NCRHA TV. It's always been a great season of roller hockey, and this team is probably headed back to the national championships. They placed 4th in it last year, Cal Poly, and they have finished off their regular season, their regular regional season. Joe Blakewell being awarded the MVP. And Cal Poly will lift the trophy now. That's going to do it here from us from the rinks in Corona, California. Thank you so much for joining us here on NCRHA TV. It's been Brian Trong calling games all weekend. It's been a pleasure to have you along, and thank you so much for joining us.